Jersey had the highest number of outages following Tropical Storm Isaias. Utility companies, well, they've been working around the clock to restore power.
Here with an update as we head into the weekend is Cliff Cole from JCP&amp. So good morning to you, sir. How you doing?
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, so Cliff, I'm doing okay. So let's get to it. As of
Good.
midnight, there were still more than 230,000 customers without power. What's the status right now, and what is the date you anticipate power to be restored for everybody?
Yeah, the figure you're giving is accurate right now. There's still 230,000 customers out of service. So the latest news is yesterday we were able to say that we believe that 85% of all JCP&L customers will have their service restored by 11:30 tonight. The remaining 15%, we will have them back on by Tuesday, August 11th at 11:30 p.m. So those are the time parameters that we're giving. Those are, what we call global estimated time of restoration. So that's the, that's the latest time that you could possibly have your power back on. But for folks out there, we're working, have been working around the clock to restore.
Just to be clear, what is 15?
It could be sooner.
When you say you said 15% by Tuesday, what's the number of people that is? Is that thousands?
Well, again, I don't have the exact figures. I mean, it could be. But again, focusing on the fact that we have 1.1 million customers in total. So 85% of those customers will have their power back by tonight at 11:30 p.m. And again, the crews will continue to work throughout the weekend. But the last customer, or the vast majority of the customers, will have their service back by no later than Tuesday at 11:30 p.m.
Mr. Cole, I know this storm did a lot of damage. We saw trees everywhere. We understand that. But this is not the first storm that's blown through here. Superstorm Sandy did a lot of damage as well. So there are lessons that were supposed to have been learned. People are frustrated. What do you say to them who are looking at you going, it is ridiculous that it's going to take over a week to get my power back on? This is not the first time that this has happened.
Right. No, it absolutely isn't the first time. And, as Superstorm Sandy showed, and other hurricanes and other major storms that come through our area show, that they do leave significant damage. And again, so you have the combination of the frustration of the customer without the power, and on the other side of the fence, you have our folks who have been out there working around the clock with and you see the images that you're showing now. What some of them don't show is that we have hazardous situations out there for our crews to have to get out there and try to assess damage. We have down wires, down poles, broken utility poles, so on and so forth. But when you say lessons learned, we did learn a lot from Sandy. That's why we did call in mutual aid from outside areas before the storm began. We have 6,000 utility workers working around the clock to get people back on. And on the positive side, we've been able to restore over 500,000 customers within 48 hours.
That's certainly positive. But the mayors, I don't know if you read the article in the paper, but the mayors are slamming JCP&L, saying you guys just aren't communicating. We know you're working around the clock, and then we know the workers that are out there are working around the clock. But communication, it goes a very long way to customers who are saying, I can't get through. I can't get through on a phone. The map doesn't tell me much, so I don't even know when my power is coming back on. So what are you doing in terms of communication?
Well, yeah, again, the level of frustration when you don't have your power, especially during hot weather, certainly goes up. And from and we did see the story you were talking about, and from a JCP&L standpoint, the communication process, we're always looking to enhance it, but we do have, and we have set up for the last several days, daily conference calls with the mayors in the New Jersey area, and they've been speaking with JCP&L leadership, and they've been apprised of what the situation is, and also been able to ask questions. We have an external affairs department that sends out daily emails to all the towns so that they can share that with all the constituents about the information that we have. Sometimes the information isn't what the people want to hear because it's a multi-day restoration effort. So again, we're always looking to improve, but we are putting out communication through various methods, including speaking with you folks here, and social media updates our message several times a day. So again, we do understand that people who've been out of power several days are frustrated, and I cannot alleviate that frustration, but we're here to tell you that we're working hard and will continue to work hard to get everybody's lights back on.
All right.
I know it's not an easy job.
We do appreciate your time and you coming on, because it's not an easy job right now, especially for you when people are so frustrated. Hopefully the deadlines that you talk about are met and maybe even beaten, and people get those that power back on earlier than expected. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Okay, guys, have a good day.
You too, sir.